From South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Loop to get us started. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And his initial touch, good for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Great. Set. Hey, let's go. Trim it. Delta.
Now Hurts. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
At the 26.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal. Saquon will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Ravens nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
DC, right?
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Baltimore.
down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
So after one, 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins. And they are facing a 2nd and long.
No, we changed it. Hey.
Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively. Because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 22-yard line.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. Oh, he is depleted on that one. Picked up. Thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for Jackson. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
4th down. Jackson. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. A minute 56 to play in this 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 17-yard line. A gain of 2.
Great.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Great.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. A second effort, and he is in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
The Ravens will line up for the
Back to throw, Jackson. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
8.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Escaping to his left. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good for Baltimore. And first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, here's Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in! Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Touchdown.
Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
That'll be caught, and he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off, unable to cut any further into the deficit.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Bigsby to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And he is gone. 74 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Eagles have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
UCF.
On 1st down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And it's left side and caught by Fowler. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
3rd down.
To throw is Jackson. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Jackson. That's into the hands of Flowers. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10.
The ball comes out. And I think the Eagles have it. Yes, they do.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 20 yards pick up there. First down, Philadelphia. They'll run it here with Saquon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Barton. And he'll get past the marker.
Yeah,